Hello. You might hear Grayson in the background, so don't mind his cute noises. Alright, so this weekend, it is a long weekend currently. It is Monday as I am filming this part. So as I had said in the last video, this weekend Cody was supposed to go to X-Fest. And I also said that it was raining like crazy, and it continued to rain, and it is still raining. So it was raining so much that X-Fest actually got canceled. Cody was really bummed about it. So on Saturday, all of a sudden at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we didn't have anything to do. Our plans got thrown up in the air. So we decided to go do something fun, get Cody's mind off it, and so we went to the mall to go do fun stuff. So we went to South Street to go get some dinner, go get some South Street burgers, which have the best burgers. Hands down, my favorite place to get burgers as of right now, and probably for a very long time. They have the best burgers. Done driving, currently at South Street, eating delicious burgers. Pineapple is killer here. So good.
Pineapple burger, it's a secret.
Hot sauce.
And hot sauce.
No, I disagree. I got sweet relish, a normal mayo, and a Hawaiian burger. No. He dropped his hot dog on the floor, but he doesn't seem to care that much.
I don't think he cares at all.
I don't think so.
Not a bit.
We also hung out at the Disney store. We went to Bass Pro Shop and saw, they have like all the taxidermied animals, which is, I mean, it is what it is, but it's kind of cool for the kids to go, and they have big fish, and so it's always fun to go there. And every time we go to this specific mall, the kids are always like, Disney store and Bass Pro, and we had a lot of fun.
Hey.
No, we don't touch fish. The stuff in our hands are kind of soft, and that will hurt the fish skin. As we were walking through the mall, there was this kiosk for candy called, like, I don't know, like Candyland or Candy World or whatever, and they had these bags, and it was like $3.99 for a pound of candy. So Cody was like, whatever, I'll get a pound of candy because I'm depressed and I want candy because X-Fest was canceled. So he grabs the bag, and of course they give you a way bigger bag than what will hold 1 pound. So Cody fills it up, and he's like, yeah, this is about 1 pound. And then he goes to pay for the candy, and it turns out to be $15 and like 4 pounds of candy, which is ridiculous. Almost done. Very tired.
Dude.
Cody accidentally bought $15 of candy.
It's real good candy.
Such a goober. Okay, so it was like a pound for like $3.
$4. Seriously, blue whales. Love them.
I want blue whale.
And he,
No, that's not blue whale.
That's because I ain't sharing blue
explain
whales.
what happened,
Fine.
how you ended up getting $15 with candy by accident.
I was like, yeah, this is like a poundish. It was like 4 pounds. I'm gross.
He'll eat it all
I'm
too.
gonna eat this all tonight.
No, you won't.
My festival was canceled, so now I'm a sad boy. So I'm gonna eat 4 pounds of candy to make out my sorrow.
But at that point, what do you even do? You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get 1 pound of candy, and you get up to pay for it, and it's actually 4 pounds, and then you're so embarrassed that you pay for it anyway, and you just take home your $15 worth of little candies. Lesson learned. After the mall, we came home and we watched Rise of the Guardians again. That's one of our favorite movies. We love that movie, and so we decided we were feeling it. And so we watched that one. The kids kind of fell asleep as the movie was playing, and so did Cody, snoring on my shoulder, maybe drooling, maybe not. And then we tucked up the kids in bed and we went to sleep, and it was a really good Saturday for the bummer that was X-Fest being canceled. Sunday we woke up and we just did some stuff around the house. We tried to tidy up a little bit, but we're really bad at cleaning our house on the weekend, so it usually just looks like a bomb went off in our house or Sharknado tore through. Thanks for the curtains if you can see any of the kids' mess over on their side of the room. Excuse that, but our house is disgusting. Anyway, we decided we were just going to take off and go to the zoo, and this is a little bit different because we decided we were going to try the zoo without a stroller or without bringing the wrap or anything. We were just going to let Grayson walk. Turns out that it was one of the best zoo trips we've been on since having 2 kids. Which makes me really excited because I guess we're at that point where we don't have to cart around all this stuff. Grayson just ran around, they splashed in puddles, they looked at all the animals, and they stuck together the entire time, and it was so much fun.
That one likes Grayson. Is that a baby one? Oh, look at him go.
Yeah, that one. Look, see how little it is? Oh, it just cruised by. It's so tiny.
Oh, look at that.
Compared to the other penguins.
Is that Mommy and Daddy?
Maybe.
This is actually our favorite season to go to the zoo, when it gets rainy and it starts to get cold, because the zoo really quiets down. Nobody really wants to go in the rain, but it's the best time. The animals are more active, they're indoors usually, and you beat the crowds, and it's just really cozy. It's not actually that cold because you're in and out of the exhibits, and it's just our favorite time to go, and we go way more in the colder season. That's when we really like get our passes worth of zoo visits than we do in the summer, because sometimes it's just miserable to walk around a zoo all day in the heat. So really funny story that happened though. At the zoo, Cody had gone to the washroom and we were checking out the fish, waiting to go see the gorillas. And I guess Mackynzie doesn't actually see Grayson like look at his face. I think she just looks at him in her peripherals. So the funniest thing happened. There was this other little boy that was kind of like, our family was kind of with their family, like not, I don't know, you know when you kind of like travel in a place like the zoo, you kind of are going to the same spots at the same time. So they had been like just ahead of us like the entire day basically. And so when we got to the fish, Grayson had gone and went to see some fish down further, and Mackynzie was over on the other side seeing fish, and this little boy goes up beside her, and I noticed she just starts like chatting with him, like really friendly, and Mackenzie's a pretty shy kid, so I was like, huh, okay, that's nice. And I don't like to like get involved. I kind of just let them do their own thing. So she was kind of chatting with this kid, and then she was like kind of like grabbed his arm and pulled him and was like pointing out fish and like showing and talking to him, and I was like, okay. And so I was with Grayson, and then I noticed she like pulls him over to go to another fish tank and see that, and I was like, this is really weird. And I was like, honey, that's not your brother. And she kind of looked at me and like kind of ignored me, and I was like, all right, I think she thinks that's Grayson, because they were both wearing gray hats. But the funny thing is, they were dressed completely different. Grayson was in like a bright blue jacket. So she's pulling him around, and I'm just like kind of with Grayson, pointing out some fish, just letting her do whatever. And all of a sudden she goes, Mom, he found this. What is this? And she's holding this little kid's dinosaur. She's pointing to this little kid's dinosaur he has in his hands. She's like, Mom, look what he found. And like she was like almost like telling him like, Mom, like, you know, like Grayson has something he's not supposed to have. Like he has some other kid's toy. And I'm like, Mackynzie, that's not your brother. That's not Grayson. And she like kind of looked and she's like, no, but Mom, look what he has. And she grabs the dinosaur out of his hand and shows me, and she's like, look, Mom, like, why aren't you seeing this? She's like, look what he has. And I was like, Mackynzie, look at the kid beside you. I was like, turn around and look at that kid. That is not Grayson. That is not your brother. And I tell her, and she like finally looks, and she like kind of looks at the kid, and I was like, your brother is right there. And I pointed him, and she looks at Grayson. She looks at the kid, and then she's like, and just like walks away. And I was laughing so hard. I give the toy back to the kid. The dad is cracking up, and it was just the funniest thing. And Cody was so sad he missed it because he was peeing. The things you miss when you pee. We had a lot of fun, and after the zoo we came home, and Mackynzie had a movie date with her Mimi, because her Mimi has never watched Frozen yet. So they watched Frozen, popped some popcorn. Grayson went to bed. Cody and I chilled out and watched some Supernatural because we are behind on that. And we just had a really nice day and nice weekend so far. Yeah, that's about it. So thanks for sticking around and listening and watching this, and see you guys in our next video, probably tomorrow. and we have 2 kids that can like walk around. What are you chewing on? Here, spit out. Spit out. Give to Mom. What is it? Oh, the headphone. Where's the other one? I thought he ate these. I've been looking through baby crap for the past like 3 days, looking for these little rubber earbud things. Grayson, I thought you ate them. You find the other one. Go find it and give it to Mommy. Go find it. Where's the other one? Go get another one. Go find one.